everybody, day 12 of our 30-day yoga challenge, and today we'll start with our 2 sun salutations to warm up our body, and then from here we'll come into a wide-legged forward fold, and I'll give you some variations while we're there. It's called Prasarita Padottanasana, and it's an intense forward fold but with feet wide apart. So we'll start. We'll get to the front of the mat, bring the feet together, allow your navel to draw to the spine, allow the tailbone to drop, and create a little bit of height. So just allow the ribs to lift, create some space between the ribs and the hips. And as you inhale, sweep the arms above the head. As you exhale, dive forward. Inhale to your flat back, look into your hairline. And as you exhale, we'll step back with the right foot and the left, coming into our plank pose. From here, we'll drop knees, chest and chin, and come through to our baby cobra. Press the tops of the feet down, lift the shoulders away from the ears, and just allow your chest to press forward. Tuck under the toes, come onto all fours, and then lift into your downward dog. Taking a moment here to connect with your hands and your feet. And again, if you've lost the squeezing of the belly, start to draw the navel in towards the spine. Taking one more breath here. And then from here, look to your hands. Step forward with your right foot, left foot to meet. As you inhale, look to your flat back, squeeze the belly in. Exhale, folding over your hips, bring your forehead to your shins. And as you inhale, take the arms above the head. Exhale into your heart center. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, fold. Inhale to your flat back. Exhale, step back with your right foot and the left. Exhale, lower knees, chest and chin. Coming through to your cobra, your baby cobra. Roll the shoulders back, bring the elbows towards the side body. Tuck under the toes, come onto all fours and lift back into your downward dog. We'll stay for 2 breaths. So you really want to feel this downward dog really in the back of your calf muscles and in the hamstrings. If we have really tight hamstrings, we would have a little bend in our knees, and that's fine. So just make sure the feet are parallel. On your next inhale, we'll look to the hands. We'll step forward with the right foot and left foot. And as you inhale, look to your flat back. As you exhale, fold all the way down, deep forward fold. Inhale, raise the arms above the head, bringing your palms together. And exhale into your heart. So from here, we'll go straight to our next pose. We'll step out with the right foot. And this time, we're going to take the feet wide. The wide is actually one of your leg lengths. So they're going to be, if you're a tall person, your feet are going to be quite wide apart. If you're short like me, they're going to be not so far apart. So with the toes turned in, if we had an imaginary line drawing it from your big toe, your left, to your right, both toes would be in complete alignment. And from here, we can just start to press the outside edges of the feet. You'll find there'll be a natural lift, a natural arch just here. And then begin to engage your navel, start to draw the belly in, allow the shoulders to draw back. On your next inhale, raise the arms up above the head. Reach up tall, see if you can lengthen from the outside edges of your feet all the way to the fingertips. And as you exhale, we're going to hinge forward with the hips, but keep stretching out as you do, coming all the way down and just bringing your hands to the floor. Hands come underneath the shoulders. Now for some of you, you might be up here and can barely touch the floor. We could use blocks underneath the hand, or maybe just bend your knees a little bit. Otherwise, when the hands meet the floor, we can then just start to look forward with our flat back. Remember what we do in our sun salutation round. So inhaling, looking forward, and as you exhale, we can just start to fold over the hips, bringing the crown of the head to the floor. Now don't worry if the head doesn't meet the floor, but that's just where you're aiming towards. So as the head comes down, we might be able to just walk the hands back, bringing the heels of the hands in line with the heels of the feet. I don't expect you to be able to do this at beginner level, but maybe just having the hands here, and then maybe the head coming somewhere towards the floor. From here, we're going to lean into our front feet. So we're actually going to lean into the balls of the feet, but keep the heels glued to the floor. And this is Prasarita Padottanasana A. Tailbone rises. You can really feel this nice deep stretch in the hamstrings. And as an alternative, you could bring the hands onto the hips. This is Prasarita B. So the hands are just on the hips and the head is reaching down to the floor. So this requires some balance and focus. Prasarita C, We can interlace the hands and start to bring the arms overhead, going into a nice deep stretch to the chest. And finally, Prasarita D, we would be holding onto the big toes still with the head towards the floor. So just giving you some variations while we're here. As you inhale, coming out of the pose, we come to our flat back look forward. Bring the hands onto the hips, press through your feet, come all the way up to standing. And from here, we can just heel toe the feet together and then just come to the front of the mat. Bring the hands to the heart center, catch your breath for a moment. And that is it. Prasarita Padottanasana. Well done, everyone. Namaste. I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye.